What's going on, guys? Seth here for Tasty Loot Gaming, doing a real quick tasty bit. Now, when I first started the channel and a little into the first year, I started doing these channel updates to let people, the few subscribers we had, know what my goals of the channel are, where we're at, and plans I have for the future. I have not been doing those recently, and I'm going to start again. So here we are, doing a channel update, communicating with you guys directly, and just letting you know plans and yeah. So let's jump into it. One thing that one of my original goals for the channel was to improve the quality of the shows in general. On a technical level. So if you go back and watch our original episodes, like 2 years ago, we were doing that on a Logitech C920, I believe. So webcam and using, I believe, the mic on the webcam at first, and then we moved on to a Yeti mic. Since then, we've upgraded to better camera, an actual camera, microphones, all the stuff, blah, 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 blah. I'm actually pretty happy with where we're at right now. I do way further down the line have bigger plans for that, but as of right now, I'm very happy with how the show looks. I could shoot in 4K, but there's no point right now. So happy with that. So where I want to go now is improve interaction with you guys, the community. We've grown quite a bit. We have a few of you who are regularly commenting to us, which I love. I love having that back and forth. The original concept of this channel for me was to emphasize community and conversation. There's a shitload of channels out there who play games, which is great. We all love playing video games, and people like to watch that, and we do a little bit of that. But mostly, as you can tell, I like to talk a lot, and I always enjoy having conversations with people. And that was the whole point, is I wanted to talk with my friends and talk with you guys and just have a dialogue. So we always invite you guys to join the conversation, say what's on your mind, and we try and be really good about replying to you guys. So I want to improve that. I want to make that better. So we're working on that. I think we're doing pretty good already, but I'm trying to find ways to have the shows have more interaction, have things that make you guys want to talk with us more, and improve ways that we can connect with you guys. Because that's the biggest thing. And another note I have is build the community up. Obviously, that's views and subscribers, which might sound like a typical dude, like, oh, let's up the subscribers, let's up the views, blah, blah, blah. But for me, we're not even monetizing our videos, so it's not a financial thing. I want to build up the community and kind of have this overarching idea of, if you're on Xbox, if you're on PS4, if you're on PC, we slightly rib each other about that kind of shit, but that we all, when it comes down to it, play video games. We like playing video games, and we should be able to talk about that. Even if you like Gears of War and I hate Gears of War, I can still see merit in that. So let's have a conversation. That's the whole point, and I want to make that bigger and better. So I want to get more people having more positive conversations with each other about something that we all like doing, playing video games. Even if you don't play them, you like watching your friends play them. You're welcome. Let's fucking talk about that. Yeah. So another thing I want to start working on is build better infrastructure for live streams. This is mostly because one of our co-hosts, Chris, as you guys know, who regularly follow the channel, and for new people, somebody who used to be on set with us, has moved away and to pursue things, and that's great. We support him, but we don't want to lose him because Chris is an important asset to the channel. We really like having him around, so we want to start doing streams with him. Now, we could probably do that and record them, and that'd be fine, but something I've been wanting to do for a long time now is do live streams. Now, first, we're probably not going to have a whole lot of people watching live, but eventually that'll build, which will be really cool to be able to talk with you guys as we're filming. But and I've already gotten the right equipment to be able to do it with my camera, so we'll be able to do it on set, which will be fucking awesome. I just need to find a way to either have my laptop do the streaming and be able to watch things while you guys watch, which I'm not sure if they'll be able to do it that great, or use my computer, which will absolutely be able to do it, but I kind of want to build a second one just for that purpose. So that's what I mean by build better infrastructure, and also work out the kinks of how to stream with Chris on screen with us, be able to have him watching what we're watching at the same time and be able to react at the same time while you guys are watching us watch things and talking to us while we reply to you. If we do get this, all the kinks out, on that. We will probably be aiming for weekends doing that live stream, and that might become, I'm not sure yet, TastyCast, which will probably be on a Saturday or a Sunday. So we will let you know if that becomes the plan, a little behind the scenes stuff. But if that does happen, that will free up editing time for me. And that moves into the next topic of what I want to improve with the channel, which is make more bite-sized content. Now, couple people I've talked to in real life and some people online, specifically on Reddit, they, when it comes down to it, the channel's just not for them. I like watching podcasts that go on for like 2-3 hours. I love listening to people talk. And that was essentially a big inspiration for this channel. I wanted to do a talking podcast about video games, obviously. And a lot of you guys are liking it. Obviously, you subscribed and you guys are talking with us, which is great. You guys are in the right place, and we welcome everybody. But I would like to make more 10, 15-minute videos, which would be cool because I love editing. I love shooting stuff. I love film, blah, blah, blah. And I want to make smaller things that are quick to do and not necessarily scheduled. So I got a bunch of ideas of more produced episodes or shows that I'd like to start putting out very to the point where I'm not busy with work and life, that I can actually start putting more time into the show. I'd love to improve visuals, more video, more pictures, more quotes on screen as we're talking about them. And then, like I said, these more bite-sized shows, I'd like to start planning out top 5 shows where we all talk about, what we think is the best of something, and kind of do a countdown of that. Kind of interesting to do, and then have people challenge that. If you disagree with it, let me know. Let's talk about it. And then also another show that we're going to be doing pretty soon, if not maybe very soon, is we already do Plus Club, where we play games from PlayStation Plus, as you guys already know. And then throughout the month, talk about it slightly, and then at the end of the month, Plus Club. We talk about it. We hope you guys also play those games on PlayStation Plus during the month, kind of like a book club. And then we have that conversation. Now, one problem I keep running into is we also have a separate show, and to go behind the scenes a little bit on that, originally I want to do a book club where I'm like, hey, this month you guys play this game we're playing, and maybe we can talk about it. But then I was like, I can't ask people who are watching me to spend money that I don't know if they have, or if they want to even spend that money, or if they want to play those fucking games. So Game of the Month is more of our back burner game, a game that all 4 of us want to be playing, and we put it at random, and then when it comes up, we play it, and it gives us an excuse to have to play it, which is great. And then we invite you guys, if you want to do that as well. And maybe you've already played that game, or maybe you've heard of it, or maybe never heard of these games that we're playing, and it creates conversation. And then Plus Club is easier. It's that came up because I was like, you know what? People already have PS4s. People are already paying for PlayStation Plus. There's a better chance they will be able to play these games because now they don't have to make the financial decision to go buy those games. So we have the 2 shows. They're very similar. But one's more for us with an invitation for you guys to participate, and one is for everybody to do. Now, we were doing Game of the Month during TastyCast, but on Fridays, we're either doing TastyCast or doing Plus Club. So a problem that we run into is Game of the Month needs to be talked about while we're doing Plus Club, and I don't got time to be filming both those shows and editing both shows. I'd love to, but I work and I do a lot of random stuff. So I'm thinking we might start pulling Game of the Month away from TastyCast and make it its own show called Game of the Month or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we'll film Plus Club and Game of the Month at the same time, release them on the same day, so you can pick which one you want to watch or both. Or maybe release one Thursday and one Friday. This will allow us to release both at the end of the month, so we're not waiting an extra week after the month's over to be doing one or the other, because I don't like doing that. It drives me nuts. But we have a full schedule, so it's kind of hard logistically to be doing all of that on a good schedule. So this is a way to improve that. If you guys have any suggestions or concerns, comments about any of that, let me know. And yeah, and then, so that's the plan. We're going to be doing 2 shows separately, and then Tastecast will be the rest of the Fridays throughout the month, and then the last Friday of every month we'll be doing those 2 shows. So yeah, I think that'll work better. It's going to be a little extra work, but it's gonna help me out a lot. And then the last thing, that I already kind of said before, but I want to improve quality of existing shows visually. So I already really like the way we do our shows. I like the format. If you guys have any suggestions on formatting or things you'd like to see us talk about or do more of, or as I always say, if there's anything you guys want us to talk about or watch, let us know, because we all play everything. So, we're open to everything. Even if it's a game I don't even particularly like, I might revisit it for you guys if you want. But yeah, quality of shows. So like I said before, when we're doing Tasty Tuesday, I would love to be putting up pictures of people we're talking about, showing their quotes, maybe video of something of the news we're talking about, show sources. Tasty Tuesday is not necessarily us giving you the news. There's so many people that do that already, and they're more qualified to be doing that than us. We're more so doing the buddy thing where you run up like to a friend at like work or like school, or you're hanging out. You're like, hey, did you hear about blah, 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 blah? And then you have a conversation. We're doing the exact same thing. And the reason we even talk about the details of the news is because there's some of you out there that might not know what the fuck's going on. We keep it simple because, that's what people do. That's what friends do. We just like, hey, did you hear about that shit that Kojima said? And then we talk about it. So that's kind of the format. But I'd like to put some more official visuals in there. When I first started the channel, I was unemployed at the time. And I was putting like moving graphics and a bunch of shit because I had the time to do it. So I'd like to get back to that. I'm hoping with live streaming on Saturday, it'll alleviate some actual sit-down editing time to do that. No promises, but it is on my mind. And I so far have been knocking out, checking off all the things that have been my goals so far. So I'm pretty determined to do that because at the core, at the end of the day, I'm trying to make something that I would want to watch, and I want to make stuff that you guys want to watch. That's the whole thing, and I want to build a community of people who want to talk. I love doing that, and I'm going to keep doing it regardless of anything, but I do have big ambitions. I've had big ambitions since the beginning when I was using a webcam. I have a lot of stuff I want to do. More stuff that I'm not going to talk about just yet too, so stay tuned. But yeah, big ambitions. This is not a passive thing for me. I really love doing this. I really love being on a schedule and connecting with people and making content. It's something I've always enjoyed doing. So yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that, and I'm gonna keep improving it because you're never done, and I'm definitely not. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Let me know in the comments any ideas you guys have, any concerns you have, anything that you think any of this is a good idea. Is there something we can do to make the channel better for you that is realistic? Some people have some pretty crazy things they want me to do, and I'm like, dude, I'm just a random dude with 300 subs who works and makes videos because he enjoys doing it and likes talking to people. So I mean, like, think about that and let me know. And yeah, so that's gonna do it for this tasty bit. I wanted to also say happy holidays if you celebrate any. If you don't, fucking happy not celebrating holidays. Regardless, we hope you guys have a good week, a good weekend, good everything. Until the next episode, my name's Seth. Have a good week, weekend, blah 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 whenever you watch this, and take it easy. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider hitting the like button. We'd really appreciate it. And if you want more weekly content, hit the subscribe button. You can always find us on Facebook, Tumblr, and Twitter at Tasty Loot Gaming. And as always, thanks for watching.